Hello, hello, everybody. Let's see if people will join us in this live. Hello, hello. Welcome to our live today. This is Gabi. So today we're hosting several live streams here on Instagram for all of our followers. This week we are all at home, working from home because of the coronavirus. So everybody should be home, should stay safe, take care of yourselves. And we are hosting those live streams so we can be closer to our students, closer to our followers, and practice English, of course, because if you're here with us all day, you are listening to English all day and you are learning new things and you are practicing your listening skills as well. So welcome everybody to this live. Today the topic is it's possible to learn English. And yesterday I was here talking about my story. I learned English at Approach. I came here 3 years ago. I started studying at Approach and I was a very low level of English. I was A2 level at the time and I didn't know any English at all. And I learned kind of quickly to speak, communicate in English. And today I'm going to invite a special person, a student ambassador, Juliana Artemes, because she also has a very similar story in which she started at a very low level at Approach as well, and she learned English there, and now she is C1. Now the level is called AAP2 student. So she is the highest, she is in the highest level of English at Approach, and I'm going to invite her to this live so she can also share her experience. So she's now one of our student ambassadors, and she's also the president of the Fit for Life Club, which is a club at Approach that is related to getting fit, getting healthy, and today you're gonna see her talking to you in English, and you're gonna see how awesome it is to see that other students are also improving their English. Because I am always here on Instagram, sometimes you always see me and my progress, but I want to invite more people here to this platform, more students who have a successful story as well, so we can share with you all and you can get inspired and you can understand that it is possible to learn English, okay? Before calling Juliana, I just want to mention that at 1 p.m. we will be here with Bonnie, one of our academic coordinators at Approach, and she's going to be talking about the final exams, about the academic related questions that you might have. So just wait for that. Hold your questions. At 1, we will be here with Bonnie so she can answer all your questions, okay? So now I'm going to invite Juliana so we can have this conversation. If you have any questions for us, you can also leave here in the comments below. Welcome, Juliana. How are you?
Hi guys, I'm great. How you doing?
I'm doing good. So, how are you in the middle of this craziness with the coronavirus? Are you doing all right at home?
Yes, I'm okay. I'm trying to keep doing my things, and I'm trying not to get like really stressed and so on. I'm trying to take my life ahead and so on.
Nice. So As I was saying, I was introducing yourself to everybody here. So I don't want to introduce you. I want you to introduce yourself because I think that's even better. So if you can talk a little bit about, first of all, where you were from, and also what level of English you started at Approach, for how long you have been studying, just a little bit about yourself so people can have this background information.
Right. Hello, everyone. My name is Juliana. As Gabi said, I'm from Pernambuco, Brazil, and I've been living at the United States for 3 years, but I've been studying at Approach for 1 year and 8 months. And when I arrived here, I didn't know any English. I barely could say hi to people because I was really shy. And I started at Approach at the level A2 as Gabi started it. And now I'm at the level C1. It's the highest level at Approach. And now I don't have problem to communicate to people. I can easily express what I think, what I want. I can solve problems. And it's really, really possible to learn English. You just have to study.
Wow, you said that you have been studying for 1 year and 8 months. Is that right?
Yes.
Wow, you learned very fast, right?
Kind of. There are some things that I have to learn. I have to improve, especially my vocabulary, because I think it's not that good. And but I know some English. As I said, I can communicate to people now. So there are always things that we have to improve, that we have to fix.
That's for sure.
And so on.
I think as internationals, we will always have something new to learn, because even like, can you imagine, like in your own language, for example, like in Portuguese, I don't know 100% of Portuguese. Sometimes I speak incorrectly. Sometimes I don't know some words because it's not part of my daily vocabulary. And I feel that I always have something new to learn, right? And with Americans, it's the same thing. Like they always have something new to learn as well, right? So with us, it's like a lifetime learning process. But one thing that people don't realize is that you are fluent when you are able to express yourself, even though you don't know all the words. If I don't know one word, but I can explain with other words what I'm trying to say, the American I'm talking to can tell me the word I don't know, and I can also keep learning. So it's so good to see you here after 1 year and 8 months. Congratulations on your journey, because you have come so far, and I'm sure it was not easy. So can you tell us a little bit about how was this journey? Was it too easy? Was it difficult? How did you manage that to get to the point that you are now, that is the highest level at Approach?
So there is no magic about learning English. The thing is, you have to study. In my case, I'm so hard on myself, and I'm always pushing myself to do the best that I can do. So I remember a day, it was last year, at the beginning of the last year, my husband sent me a video, and in this video is a little boy. He's about 10 years, and he says in a video, what do you practice? Because what you practice, you are gonna get good at it. And I was wondering about the things that I could do to improve my English, because at that time I wasn't that good at speaking English. And then I was thinking about it, and I thought, if I want to speak English, really good English, I have to work hard on it. It's not gonna be overnight. It's not a magic. I really have to study. And then I was trying to find out the tools that I could use. And then one of them is reading. When I arrived here, my husband got a book from a friend, and he told us, read books because it's gonna help you to learn. And I started with this book. The name is Think Big, written by Ben Carson, and it talks about the importance of learning, of reading, and we can learn too much from this tool. And I started reading, and now I have a habit. I can't read. I can't get without reading a day. I have to read at least 10 pages a day because it's a habit. I feel good with it, and I see how I have improved because I read. I know new words. I can express myself better, and so on. Besides that, music. It was a advice from another friend, and he told me, listen to music. It's gonna help you. It's gonna help you to fix your accent. Of course, you're gonna have an accent, but it's gonna fix your pronunciation, and you can learn new words and so on. And I used to listening to music a lot, and it's other tool that has helped me a lot. And then I wrote right here. The other thing is about reading and listening. When you want to improve your vocabulary and listening, you have to find books and podcasts, YouTube videos that interest you. Like what you like. You like makeup tutorials. You like motivational videos like me. And you have to identify things that you like in order to get you stimulated to listen to read the things that like this. These things are going to help you. So a really great thing that I do from the beginning, since the beginning, is identify my difficulties. Some people say, oh, Juliana, you read a lot, and it's impressive. So I read a lot, guys, because I have difficulty with vocabulary. I don't have huge vocabulary, and I know that it's a thing that I have to work on. And I realized, as I want to learn English, I have to read books, and to increase my vocabulary, I have to read books so that I can learn more. So if you have some difficulty with pronunciation like I had, and I have sometimes with some words that are really difficult for me, I keep repeating and repeating and repeating the word. I worked so hard on the things. So you have to identify what your difficulty from the very beginning and work on it. Because when you identify what you are doing wrong, what your difficulty, you can work on it since the beginning. And during your journey, it's gonna be fixed, and you are gonna get better at it.
That's perfect. Like I'm glad that you're saying that, because yesterday in my live I was talking about the importance of challenging yourself.
Yeah.
And we have a tendency to do only the things we are good at. So because we are good at something, we want to always do that thing because we know we're good at. We don't have any problems at doing that.
Yeah.
So we don't get out of our comfort zone. And for us to grow, it's essential to get out of the comfort zone. So I was talking about this yesterday, and Juliana is saying the same thing today. Guys, I'm so tired that I'm like, so I was talking about this yesterday, and she is talking about this today, which is amazing because she's just using different words. I was talking about challenging ourselves, and she's talking about finding our weaknesses, the things that we have problems with to improve. And how do we do that? Like when we find this out, we need to practice. We need to get out of the comfort zone and go for it. So if you, for example, if you are one of those people who say, oh, I can understand everything you're saying, but when I need to talk, when it comes to speaking, then I cannot speak anything. So that is your difficulty that Juliana is talking about. If your difficulty is speaking, especially when you're with people you don't know because you feel shy, because you are insecure, if that's your weakness, you need to practice that. You need to go out there, challenge yourself, and do what makes you uncomfortable. But eventually, when you do that often, when you practice that, you're gonna improve. And that's how you improve your English. So it's amazing that you're saying this, Juliana, because I totally agree with you. And I can totally see that you are one of those people who work really hard for everything. And good job on that. Keep doing that. That's amazing. So do you have any more tips that you want to share?
Yeah, I would like to share with you guys some things that I do and some things that I didn't do. And it's like the first thing that I want to share is it's an advice. Set your triggers. So triggers is a thing that motivates you to do what you want. For example, last year, a friend of mine told me, Juliana, you are not fluent. You don't speak English fluently. So at that time, I got so sad because like even it was true, it's not the kind of thing that a friend can say. Like I don't
want to hear that, right? We don't want to hear that.
Exactly, but
the truth is always very difficult to hear.
It is, but what I thought and I did is I used it as an stimuli. So as this person told me, you are not fluent, I told to myself, I'm gonna get fluent because I'm capable of doing it. So if this person is saying it, it's because it's the truth. So I'm gonna work hard on it. So I'm gonna get fluent and I'm gonna speak English fluently. So don't get down when people say bad things to you because it's always gonna happen. People with bad thoughts, with criticists, people are always gonna be there, but use these things as a stimuli for you keep going, for you improve what you have to improve. So besides this thing, I use like if I practice my English, I'm gonna get good at it, and as much as you do, better I'm gonna become. And I use this kind of triggers to motivate me, to stimulate me to keep going and keep studying, because it's not easy. Our brains, they want to keep us in our comfort zone, as you said. Our brains want us want us to get just relaxed and so on. It's not easy, but you have to push yourself with some kind of triggers. It's gonna help you. Other thing is, do not compare yourself to other. Do not compare yourselves to others. Each person has their each time.
Your own pace. Yeah, it is true.
So I see some students that approach that they are like 60 years, and some 38 years old, and so on. Each person has their time. Don't compare yourself. If you have a bad accent, work on it. So don't think, oh my God, this person for some months, and this person is way better than me in English and so on. But don't think like this. You have your time. This person and other people have their time. So it's...
Yeah, I agree with you. And a lot of people get demotivated by watching the progress of others. And because they are so focused on watching other people, they forget about taking care of their own journey.
Yeah.
As you guys know, I love plants, so I love making those comparisons with plants. I'm gonna just show you here. Look at this.
Oh,
how many plants. So, you know, I think we can use plants for this example. It's basically like a lot of people want to watch the others' progress, like it's their the others' garden, and the others' garden are always more beautiful than ours.
Yeah,
are always more green than ours. And then we spend so much time looking at the others' garden that we forget about taking care of our own garden, of our own plants. And that's the same thing for our learning process. Just don't compare yourself to others. Do what you need to do to improve yourself. Don't forget about yourself. You're not here to learn English to prove something to someone. You're not here to prove to anyone but yourself.
Yeah.
The only person you need to prove is yourself. Like Juliana was saying, she heard this comment that it was very negative for her at the time. Instead of getting demotivated by that, she used this to become stronger. And why did she do that? Because she was doing something for herself, not for others. Because she wanted to do it for herself. And that's a very good advice. And I want to remind all of you, especially people who are here in the United States, you have come so far already. It's not easy to come to another country without knowing the language, without knowing the culture, without family, without friends, without a community, and just come to another country and start from zero just because you have a dream. It's not easy, but you did. If you are here in the United States, you did it. And that's amazing. And congratulations, because you have come so far. So learning English is not an impossible thing for you, because you already did a lot. You're doing amazing. You're going after your dreams. So just keep going, keep studying, keep doing your best, your part, because one thing I can promise you, you will not learn if you don't study and if you don't do your best.
Yeah.
It takes time, it takes energy, it takes dedication, but if you do all of that, you will learn, right, Ju? Because it's
Yeah.
possible, right?
Yeah, it is. So I have a last thing to say, but before, it's really important for you guys. The thing that I did, I like this. Don't be shy. Don't think about what people are going to think about you when we speak English. If you don't understand something, just tell them, please, could you repeat? Or I didn't understand you. I'm so sorry. Can you repeat? Don't be shy. It was an error that I committed. Guys, don't do it. I'm not shy. Normally I'm not shy. I speak a lot. And in English, when some people, some person could came by me, I just got scared, and I went away, and I wouldn't speak. I wouldn't say anything because I was so shy. Guys, don't be shy. It's not gonna help you. Don't think about criticist people. Don't think about their negative thoughts. Do what you have to do because it's part of your process. It's okay if you make mistakes. It's really okay. You're gonna get better in your long run. And the last thing that I would like to share with you guys that has helped me a lot is be proud of yourself.
Is it similar to other mental traits?
Sorry.
It's okay.
Don't be proud of yourself. Make like a comparison of yourself. So 1 year ago, ask yourself, what did I know 1 year ago? What do I know now? And compare these things like vocabulary, for example, in grammar, the sentences, words in grammar in the past tense, and like in the present tense, in the past participle tense that you didn't know 1 year ago or 6 months ago, and now you know. Make this kind of comparison and be proud of you, of what you have
What you have
done.
accomplished.
Yeah. So you have attained many things during your journey, but it's easier to think of your failures. When you say some sentence wrong or something, don't think like this. It's gonna happen. It's okay, but don't let these thoughts overcome you. Try to be proud of yourself and emphasize your development, how you have improved during your journey. This is my advice. It's gonna help you guys. Be confident. You're gonna get there.
Thank you so much, Ju, for sharing all those tips with us. I think that's very motivating. Please, if you are watching us, leave some comments here below to share your feedback so we can see. If you have any questions for us, you can also leave here, okay? So we can interact a little bit more. While you're writing here for us, I want to ask Ju also another question, because she came all the way from a very low level, A2. Now she is in the highest level at approach, the C1/AAP2 level. But not only that, she's also one of the best students at approach. She's also a student ambassador. And she has a club. She has a Fit for Life club. And since we are in this moment, this difficult moment, that everybody's talking about the coronavirus, we are at home because we cannot be in the same place. We need to protect ourselves to not get contaminated. So I wanted to ask Lou, since she's the president of this Fit for Life Club. Lou, do you have any tips for our students to keep going with their healthy lifestyle, or maybe with their exercise routine? What do you want to share with them? Do you have any tips?
Yes, I do. So as Gabi said, I'm the president of the Fit for Life Club. And then the gym that I use to working out is closed. But as a healthy person, I've worked out at home. So it's possible. It's not like, oh my God, I don't have the same thing. Work out at home, it's not the same thing as work out at some gym. So it's not, but you can keep exercising at home, and it's gonna be good for you anyway. So today I already exercised, and I have some things to share with you about it.
Before you share, I just want to say something. There is an app that you can download on your phone called Downdog. Downdog. If you search, also, I posted a story today on Approach's Instagram story. You can go there after this live. A screenshot of this app.
Right.
Usually this app is paid, but because of the coronavirus season, they are giving the access for free until July 1st. If you show your student ID, you just need to email them and show your student ID, and they will give you free access to all the exercises until July 1st. And you can do yoga, you can do like a CrossFit class kind of a thing. You can do lots of things. They have lots of applications from the same company, and they are making that available for every student here in the US until July 1st. So just check that out on our Instagram story, so you can also download that and exercise at home, so we don't get too overweight, right? Because I cannot stop eating when I am at home. Who else is like that?
It's a thing that I'm gonna talk about. So there are 7 remedies that you can take. The first one is nutrition. Guys, we are at home, but in order not to get this disease, we have to try to keep a good nutrition. So we have to eat fruit, lots of fruit. We have to eat vegetables. If you are thinking, oh my God, I don't like fruit, I don't like vegetables, I didn't like neither, but now I like, because I think I don't like these things, but these things I get for me, so I'm not have it. Especially when we are talking about vegetables and fruit. So try to keep a good nutrition while you are at home, in order not to get fat, and in order to prevent to get this disease. The other thing is exercise. Try to exercise. Like Gabi shared with us, there is an app that can help you with this, and it's free. So also on the internet, there are Instagram profiles, YouTube profiles that help you with exercise planning and so on. You can exercise normally at your home without no problem. The third is water. Water is essential for us, guys. Drink water, at least 2 liters a day. I normally drink 3 liters a day, because
oh my gosh, I need to get better at this.
I spend too much energy, and so I need this water. Some people think, oh my God, I'm always hungry, I'm always starving. It can be the lack of water. that you are not drinking, so you have to drink water. The fourth is sunlight. Try to
Wow,
get
this is very
a
important.
little bit of sunlight because we need vitamin D. So if you are scared of this disease, but you can go outside just a little bit, do it. It's gonna be good for you. Just avoid to be like in closed place like stores, rooms, and so on. But if you go like to the beach, like me, I live in front of the beach. I can go there and take a little bit of sunlight and go and come back to my home. It's okay, guys. Just it's gonna help you. The fifth thing is temperance. Temperance is when you control your appetite. Do not eat a lot. If you eat a lot, it's gonna overload your digestive system. Once you overload your digestive system, all your energies are going to be concentrated in this process of digestion. So your body gets weak, and it can make you vulnerable to the disease. So try not to eat a lot, as I've already said.
And that's very interesting because a lot of people are scared of not having enough food in the supermarket. So they are stocking too much at home, and they want to eat the food for 15 days. They want to eat in one day.
Yes, yes.
They see all the good things in the fridge and they just want to eat, 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 eat. Wait, breathe, do some exercise, go outside, drink some water, but don't eat the food that you bought for 15 days in one day, please.
It's true. So, and this lack of temperance can make you vulnerable to this disease. So think carefully, try not to eat a lot. It's not helpful. So if you don't think about this temperance thing, think about your body, because if you eat a lot, you are gonna get fat. It's true. So,
but one thing I want to mention, okay? I know this is a very stressful moment for us because, first of all, we are at home. We are not in contact with a lot of people as we usually do, because sometimes we go to school, we see our friends, we go to, I don't know, I go to my church and I see my friends there as well. But everything is closed right now, and I cannot see all these people. So we tend to be a little bit depressed or, feeling alone. So one thing that is important in life, okay, is balance. So please don't stress out too much of being healthy all the time. It's good to be in a balance. Eat real food, healthy food, do your exercise. But if you're feeling that you need to eat a little bit of carbs, a little bit of sugar to kind of like relax a little bit, do it. Just don't freak out and I'm not gonna do the low carb diet for 15 days just because I'm gonna get fat. And then you get stressed out about your diet, about the coronavirus, about being alone, about the homework you need to do at home. It's too much going on and you tend to be over stressed. So just be careful. Try, to be a little bit balanced during this time. FaceTime your friends, call them in video, try to be present even though you are away. Try to avoid contact with a lot of people. It's good for us to stay home during this time, but we can play games via video call. Why not? We can schedule. I was talking to my friend yesterday saying, oh, maybe we should schedule a wine party via video call. Why not? You know, like we can call each other like we're doing now and just, you know, cheers, let's drink, let's talk about life. You know, be creative and try to get in touch with people, try to communicate with others, try to find new hobbies. Maybe you can do some arts and crafts. Maybe you can start planting your own plants. You can focus on yourself, do a little bit of self-care, take care of your skin, of your hair. Just try to think of your body as a whole, because this is healthy as well.
So the last two things that I want to share with you is pure air. It's important. So let the pure air circulate.
Fresh air, right?
Fresh air circulate in your home. So it's important. And the last one is rest. You have to rest. So get advantage of these days that you can get relaxed and so on, and take your rest. These things are really important for you, for your health, and these things make you less vulnerable to this disease. So as Gabi said, it's really important to take care of your body, take advantage of this time that you can take care of yourself and so on, and be balanced. As she said, balance is really important. If you are a healthy person, it doesn't mean that you are not gonna have French fries sometimes, as I do. And some people say,
we deserve that sometimes, right?
Juliana, but you are healthy. You can eat these things. Of course I can. The difference is I don't eat these things all the time, every day, as I please. No, I just have it when I want, when I really want, when I really need, as you said. So balance is really important. What is gonna count is what you have done in total. It's really important what you have done in total. So these are the things that I have to share with you guys.
Thank you so much, Ju, for coming to this live today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Wow, that was amazing. I hope you guys liked as well. I'm gonna leave this live here for the next 24 hours, so you can share this live with your friends, and maybe they can come here and get tips not only to improve their English, but also to improve their lifestyle and get a little bit healthier during this time of coronavirus. Thank you so much, Ju. Thank you so much for everybody who participated in the live today. And we will be back in in about 15 minutes, okay? With Bonnie, one of our academic coordinators. She's gonna be answering questions related to our academic department. Do you wanna say anything?
No, I'm okay. Thank you guys for watching this live. I hope my advice can help you. So if you need anything, you can visit my profile. You can message me. You can text me. So I'm totally free to help you. I'm a helpful person. I like helping people. So if you need anything, just come by me and ask what you want, what you need. I'm totally at your disposal.
Great to hear that. Thank you so much, Ju. Thank you so much, everyone. And I'll see you in about 10 minutes, okay? We will be back. Bye.